In the 1970s, research conducted during the Vietnam War revealed surprising findings about heroin addiction among soldiers. Contrary to the prevailing belief that addiction was permanent, it was discovered that when soldiers returned to the United States, the majority of them overcame their heroin addiction without relapsing. This suggested that environmental changes played a significant role in breaking the addiction. This finding challenged the cultural perception that bad habits were a result of moral weakness and lack of self-control. Recent research has shown that people with self-control are not fundamentally different from those who struggle with it. Instead, individuals with better self-control are adept at structuring their lives to minimize exposure to tempting situations. Habits are deeply ingrained in the brain and can resurface when triggered by environmental cues. Therefore, efforts to change behavior by relying solely on willpower often fail. The key is to modify the environment to reduce exposure to cues that lead to bad habits. By making the cues of bad habits less visible and the cues of good habits more obvious, it becomes easier to break and replace unhealthy behaviors. Same way to make a success of anything. Find or create an environment that will always cue you up for disciplinary actions for success. This approach focuses on optimizing the environment as a long-term strategy for self-control, rather than relying on willpower alone. Simple changes, such as removing triggers or distractions, can have a significant impact on breaking bad habits. The secret to self-control lies in shaping the environment to support positive behaviors and minimize exposure to cues that prompt negative habits.